Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel, Teabag Giving It. Hope you are doing well. It's the weekend, everybody! And I have some free-for-all for you all, some hardcore free-for-all on Stronghold. This is one of my favourite free-for-all maps. It tends to be the area that I'm in now, and in the house, obviously in around about that area is where a lot of the action goes down. Nobody tends to go into the middle, nobody tends to sort of run the channels very much. Everybody tries to post up or tries to camp it up as best as what they can do. But I bring you this video with a little bit of sorrow attached to it. And that sorrow being that this, for me, I realised at the end of the game that this was a real missed opportunity for me as far as gameplay goes. I've said it before and I've said it again. While my record is actually quite good in hardcore free-for-all, I don't do too bad at all. I always win more than I actually lose, and I tend to do normally really well. For me, had I realised sort of the players that were in the lobby with me, I probably would have played it a little bit differently. And by that I mean I had a real good chance to, and I'm not saying it was going to happen, but if I'd been a bit more focused about it, I actually had a really good chance to go for something like a nuked out and really try to do that challenge. What's it, Dark Ops challenge, I think they are. And yeah, like I say, I feel like this was a little bit of a missed opportunity. Like, had I been paying a bit more of attention and realised the lobby, that's why it's always important to check the lobby before you start, see the types of players that you're coming up against, I probably would have played this a lot differently than how I actually did. I still end up having a really good gameplay and still end up doing quite well, so I can't really complain too much. It was, you know, spoiler alert, I did actually win the game, but it's like I said, it's just a bit of a missed opportunity, and I guess that's one of the things that I just wanted to kind of give people a bit of advice. If you're in a lobby and you're trying to do a particular challenge or do something quite different and you kind of get into a lobby halfway through, pay real close attention to sort of your opposing enemies and also your teammates as well, because if you go in solo you might end up on the opposing side or something like that, and you might have an opportunity to do something like go for a nuclear if you've never had a nuclear before, which I still haven't. I would love to do that. I nearly got one in a game of domination that I played, where came into the game sort of halfway through, and the team absolutely whomped the other team, and then I stayed on the same team for the next game on Skyjacked, and I think I literally went through my streaks 2.5 times on the first side. I went something ridiculous like, I can't remember, something like 26-0 in the first half. Sorry, no, 26-1 in the first half. But obviously, if you're going for a nuclear, it's the gun streak kills and stuff like that. But just the people that I was playing against just weren't particularly brilliant. And I seem to just, like with Skyjack, I understand about how to rotate in a spawn to be able to keep continuously getting kills and keep bringing kills up and stuff like that. And I had a really good opportunity in that game to do something quite special. I mean, my teammates were absolute gash, and at the end of the game, although I'd managed to spawn trap, I got my Wraith out, my Wraith was putting in work, which was holding them in their flag. They wouldn't come in, and they wouldn't go and cap the B flag and all that kind of stuff, while I'm trying to hold everybody back so they can come up and cap the B flag and all that kind of good stuff, and they just weren't doing it. I think at the end of the game I go something daft like 50-4, and it's just like the rest of my teammates all went like double negative, all that kind of stuff, and just weren't doing anything. I think I ended up with like 3 caps, which isn't massive, but I had about 8 or 9 defends, so I was doing quite well on that side of the things. And it just, lobby and balancing will never ever make any sense to me whatsoever at all. But anyways, I digress on that one slightly. Like I said, I wanted to bring you this gameplay because in essence it is actually good gameplay, but like I say, I feel like it's a little bit of a missed opportunity. I had a really good chance to do something quite special and go for that nuked out. And I suppose, I don't know whether or not you can pick it up straight away, but sometimes you might be able to pick it up after maybe like 1 or 2 games in a particular lobby. You kind of work out people's play styles. I like to rush. I always like to rush. I don't like to try and camp it. I like to try as best as I can to keep moving. Obviously, it's a little bit harder in hardcore free-for-all because you can become very exposed very quickly. And yeah, I just think this is quite a good gameplay. Stronghold, it's not a bad map for free-for-all, to be fair. You don't tend to find that you have to wait very long for people to appear. That's the most unfortunate spawn in the world ever. You find that you don't have to wait very long for people to appear. Oh, that's a good tip as well. If you manage to kill somebody there and you're still on the little side bit like I was, if you immediately run to the underside here, they should be spawning straight in and running back towards you. It gives you the opportunity to get a double kill. Just a little FYI for you there if you're interested in a little bit of the knowledge. But yeah, there was a guy that I think that actually came quite close to me in terms of kills and stuff like that, but I'm just bummed because it was a bit of a missed opportunity, and I guess I need to pay a bit more attention on that side of things. So I guess it's a lesson learned for me, just one of those things. But as you can see here, I managed to get my Wraith right at the very, very end, pull my Wraith out, and I think the gameplay is realistically about to come to an end pretty quick. Pull this kill off. This is my 29th kill, and then the Wraith puts in work. Now the funny thing is with this is that actually on the kill cam, I've taken this from my theatre, on the kill cam you can actually see my Wraith, me putting up my hardened sentry as the Wraith's coming in. But that's going to be the end of the video, guys. If you are new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have enjoyed it, please thumbs up, and we'll see you on the next one. Peace!